Hello YouTube and welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator X. Today I'm going to be flying a flight from Detroit Metropolitan Wayne Airport to Lansing Capital Region Airport. Yeah. So I'm going to explain everything that I do along the way, including setting up the flight planner, autopilot, and landing ILS. I feel like landing is redundant there. Actually, I'm positive it is. But okay. Regardless, what we are going to want to do is zoom in on the airport, and we are going to create a waypoint and line it up with the landing feather right there. Now, this does not need to be precise because the ILS will line you up regardless, but it's just nice. Now we're going to come back over here to KDD. I can't speak apparently. And what I'm going to do, okay, so I'm taking off in this direction. So just to sort of like make things smooth, I'm just sort of going to put that there. And that should help make this not need to backtrack nearly as much as it would if, oh god, I forgot you have to delete them. Okay, so waypoint 2, I used an intersection. Whoa, I didn't realize I did that. Okay, so we're going to want to delete that and pull off of here. Yeah, I guess we can use that intersection. I think that's the same intersection I just used. There, smooth it out. Doesn't really matter. I just wanted to make it a little easier on the plane. Actually, to be perfectly honest, that probably isn't needed. It'll start to turn early anyway. Okay, the autopilot will begin to turn early anyway. So now that we have this set up, what we're going to want to do is go back to KLAN and find out our ILS frequency and heading. So here we go. I am landing, as you can see. You actually need to check from the other menu just to make sure what runway you're landing on. I personally know the runway, the main active runway is that middle runway right there. It's 10 left running in that direction and what's it, 28 left running in that direction, and I have our flight plan set up to line us up to land in that direction. Technically we'd need to get into a holding pattern, but I'm just doing this simple, just straight there using the ILS and landing. Although we have air traffic, so sometimes things get interesting. So just remember an ILS heading of 276 and an ILS frequency of 110.1. So now what I'm going to do is press OK, save. Yes, it already exists because I've run this flight many times. Oh, no, because it's already there. So first thing I'm going to do is set the ILS frequency. So we need it to be set to 110.1. Now switch that over. So now our navigation, whenever we flip that switch, we'll switch from our GPS signals to the signal coming from the ILS from the airport. Now, hang on, let me increase that speed to be more even. Now our course. The ILS heading, as far as I know, uses the course setting on the flight director. So what we're going to want to do is set that to 276. Like I said, that number we needed to remember earlier. There we go. Nice and good. Now we have everything set up in here, and I believe we are ready for takeoff. Now everything, the takeoff and the landing part that is non-autonomous is going to be very messy because I'm very bad and I've only done this a couple times, but it'll give you a basics to show what you need to do. You guys can laugh at me for messing up and it'll be a good old dandy time, and I'm probably going to fast forward this way. This video is in 30 minutes while we're in the air. Alright, first things first, what we're going to want to do is extend the flaps. And let me pop up some menus here that I can use. No, that's not. Yeah, that's... Shoot, is this taking off in the wrong direction? I don't even know what runway I'm on or what I'm doing, to be perfectly honest with you. I thought I was on a different runway. Is there even a runway running in that direction? I don't know. I'm so confused. Alright, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'll just let the autopilot figure itself out. Everything will be good. Alright, so... No, I swear this is the right way. I don't know. Alright. Yeah, I'll pull that up this way I can keep a closer eye on it while we're flying. Do I need any of these? Not particularly. No. Okay. So what I'm going to do is put my flaps into a good takeoff position. That might be too far. I don't know. I honestly don't know what's the recommended for taking a for taking a plane off in this kind of conditions. Okay, so let's see. Our fuel is good. I don't have. I have unrealistic settings on. I know. I'm pretty sure we don't have to worry about fuel at all. But let's just throttle up and get out of here. Probably a full throttle takeoff isn't the greatest idea, especially because this runway is massive. Yeah, no, see, it's definitely pointing the right direction on that GPS right there. The one right here. It's definitely pointing the right direction. Okay. Regardless, oh, I'm way over takeoff speed. That's way over rotate. Okay. Yep, now we're good. Now I'll turn on auto throttle because I don't want to deal about that. Altitude hold, yeah, I already have that, okay, and autopilot. And four-lock, okay. Now we are pretty much in autopilot mode. This plane will pretty much fly itself, except I have to do that. And, oh, shoot, don't put the flaps down anymore. That would have been a disaster. Okay. And, yeah, we seem to be doing just swell. Look at that. We're in the air, gaining altitude, not dropping. Climb rate of about 1900 right now. It should be trying to reach 1800, so it's actually a little high there. But that's probably for me messing around with the flaps and stuff. Okay, we have our nav1 set for once we get into range. I'm going to turn it on once we get closer. I'm not quite going to use it yet because it's pretty much useless. I feel like this climb rate is a little slow, to be honest. I'm probably going to up it just because that seems to make landing a little easier too. If actually, to be honest, the ILS doesn't use it. The ILS is just like, you have to dive this fast. That will need to make this plane try a little harder to gain altitude. But that's alright. Regardless, seems to be going pretty good. Up here we're going to make a pretty hard left. I'm pretty sure it should have started this left like a while ago. Unless it, maybe not. Alright. So far so good. Yeah, and from here we can just simulation rate this boy until we get closer. And once again, what I'm going to want to do is pull out this way I can see where we're at in respect to... Mostly because the ones that are on the actual, like, board just glitch out all the time. And frankly, it's a pain. So simulator rate 8 times. It's gonna lag for a little bit as we get closer. Oh boy, that was something else there. Yeah, I think we're at the altitude that I set. It overshot it. I said it probably should have started turning earlier, but the thing didn't listen to me. So yeah, you see, this is a nice basic little flight as we dip over the land. Look at all that water down there. All that water. That's all that any place in this area is. Not really. That's Florida. Okay. And we'll be Florida in the next, like, 4 years. Ha. Got a little city down there. Okay. Alright, we are 9 miles out from our first waypoint, and I'm probably going to slow it down to normal once we get to the waypoint and turn on the ILS. Alright. Always forget it has to load after doing this. Okay, so we can close that window now. We pretty much don't need it. Activate the ILS. Is it already on? No, not yet. I was gonna say, we definitely should not be close enough. But at least, oh shoot. There it is. That's the ILS. Yeah, okay, so I guess we're close enough. We can switch this from nav to GPS. Oh wow, we're even close enough for me to turn on the approach hold and turn off the altitude hold. Okay, so now directly in front of us the airport should be, and apparently we should be much lower than this, which is scaring me a little bit. Why is the plane not doing anything? Oh wait, or does that mean we're supposed to be higher? Yeah, I think that means we're supposed to be higher up. For the approach. Yeah, because the plane's gaining altitude right now. Alright. Well, that's good. Because I was gonna say, this, like, on my normal flight plan that I do for this, I turn in way too late early or whatever. It's a little bit of a mess, but so far so good. Probably could start to decrease my speed a little bit, at least maybe get it down to 230-ish. I'd say once we get 3 or 4 miles out, then lower the flaps. So let me pop that up for one more time to see. Yeah, we're still 12 miles away. I think that's 12 miles or 13 miles is around where the ILS kicks in the first place. Probably should just put it on altitude hold and hold it until we get there. Nah, that's okay. Might as well be flying with the traffic properly. Okay. Oh yeah, the ILS beeping does get kind of annoying. But it's fun. See, we're supposed to be way higher up. The ILS little dongle right here hasn't even moved. Think. Oh. Maybe not. Maybe it's glitching out. Yeah, why is it dropping so fast now? Oh, God. Oh, God. This is a disaster, boys. This is a disaster. Why did this work every time yesterday, but now this... Approach hold. Okay, let's approach hold. Maybe now it'll actually smarten up. Maybe it was receiving the wrong ILS signal or something. I don't know. This thing's wacky. Alright. We can cut our engines to 210, I'd say, pretty easily. Put out the flaps a little bit just to slow down. I just realized I don't think I set the altimeter, but that's okay. Why did we lose it? Did I fly over the airport? Am I? I'm special. I am oh so very special. I knew that wasn't going right. I knew it. Alright. Yeah, it was way too high up. It wasn't even... Normally it switches onto the approach hold, but it wasn't. That just screwed me over so hard. Why is it going up so hard? Oh, because that's off. Alright, yeah, we'll... Shucks. Let me look at the ILS from the other direction. So the ILS from the other direction has this heading of 296. No. 96. Did I say 296 or just 96? Whatever. Apparently I'm not thinking straight today. Okay. We can increase my airspeed a little bit then. Alright. We can't really use that, so I'm going to have to be manning the aircraft and everything except for altitude. See, I pretty much need to do an entire 360, so I'll work on doing this 360. I do feel a little special after messing this up this badly. I am not going to lie. That was really bad. Okay, can I at least see the feathers? Why is it going down? It's not going down. Why does it feel like it's going down? This is the better question to ask here. No, I'm pulling up. No. The special plane. It's acting more special than I am right now. Okay. I like how it adjusts the trim whenever I move the elevators. I'm flying so low right now. Let's increase altitude a little bit. Alright. Now, while we're doing that, I also need to set this to the new frequency, which is 111.7. So flip that back over. 111.7. Let's see if I can tune that in. Because if I can tune that in now, then that'll be good. Right, 111.7 with a heading of 96. Hey, it's getting it. Okay, let's turn that on. Turn off altitude hold. Approach. Let's see if it's actually trying to fix itself out this time. Yeah, see, this time the height's actually higher than where it should be. No, I think the plane's still being special. Am I missing something? I swear I'm missing something. Okay, slow this boy down. First thing we're gonna need to do is slow this boy down. Why is it acting so strange? It's the other thing that we need to do. It's getting the signal. Why is it not working? I don't get it. Alright, that's it. I'm landing this boy regardless of whether or not this stupid thing wants me to. Oh, this is getting special over here. This is getting special. Regardless. Alright, let's line this boy up. Turn off autopilot, since autopilot doesn't do a freaking thing apparently. Oh shoot. No, we actually want that. That's fairly important. Now the approach hold isn't doing anything for me. I guess we'll use the actual ILS. The manual ILS. Okay, we're gonna have to stat, do that. Put up landing gear, decrease flying speed. This is going to be a very special landing. This is going to be a very special landing. Okay, no, increase flying speed a little bit. Yeah,
Sync rate.
Oh god, no, don't worry.
Sync rate.
Don't worry. We're still good. This is a slightly not how I want it to happen landing, but
Sync rate.
it'll get done.
Sync
And
rate.
stop yelling sync rate!
Sync rate.
I have my landing gear down for a reason. Okay. This is going to be something else here. This is going to be something else here, boys. This landing is gonna be something else. Can the ILS just shut up since it's not working? Okay. This is gonna be something else here. Okay, cut the speed. Cut the speed. Cut the speed.
Don't sync.
Cut the speed. Cut the speed. Okay. Flare. 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 Oh god, that was a slightly special landing. But it was a little rough because I use the spoilers a lot. Come on, reverse thrusters. I gotta look at my speed and stuff. I wasn't really like, able to look at that. Let's look at a little. Okay. Also, I messed up there because you're not supposed to use the max reverse thrust. It's such a low velocity. See, I'm not a pilot. This is like my first time ever playing this game legitimately. So, please don't kill me. I'm new. Oh god, this landing.
Sync rate.
I don't know why the ILS isn't
Sync
working.
rate.
If like, I must have skipped over something. It's okay. I'll figure it out. I'll do some flights after here to test it. Let's set our view to the outside. Black spot. Oh, I probably could have put the flaps out. This is the most special landing I think I've ever seen. Oh my god. Hey, and I gotta pause this flight. Reset. See, my velocity was way too high. That's one issue. It was just too hard to adjust the. I should have used manual thrust instead of trying to deal with the auto thrusters. Because I knew my velocity was. See, look, it even shows right there. That's about the stalling point, which is about where you want to be for your landing speed. See, like, look at this. I was way too high up. See, and then I use my flaps, and it just, like, caused me to drop. See, I mean, I didn't even tail strike. You gotta give me credit. I didn't even tail strike. It was a little rough. And my joystick is annoying whenever it comes to reverse thrusters. But, I mean, that wasn't... That was pretty bad. Well, thank you guys for watching. Enjoy. I'll do more stuff like this. I'll do a like full-on tutorial once I get this down, you know, for you guys. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye. And like this. Oh god. This would be better if I. Whoops. If I had traction